Hey guys, what's going on? So Weekend Ranger here. We have a Ruger LCP, which is a .380 caliber ultra carry compact pistol. This pistol is really cool. It's a really nice little gun. It is one of the most popular ultra carry concealable weapons that's out on the market today. It sells like hotcakes, honestly. This thing flies off the shelves everywhere. A lot of people that I know have these things. They're really cool. As always, check your firearm first. Make sure that it is empty before you start messing around with it. This Ruger LCP is empty. So the Ruger LCP has been out for several years now. It's a nice little gun. It's extremely light. It's got a nice feel for it when you hold it. Like I said, it is very light. One of the downsides of the Ruger LCP is that it has very low recessed sights on it, as you can see right here. The sights are really hard to see when you look down the sights. They're really not prominent at all. The Ruger LCP also does not have a safety on it, so depending if that's an issue for you or not, I mean, you know that might be a selling point. It may not be a selling point. Some comparable smaller weapon systems like this do have safeties. Some don't. I mean, some people like to carry one in the chamber. Some don't. Again, that is personal preference. That's nothing against this particular firearm at all. Some people like it, some don't. Anyway, moving on. The Ruger LCP, like I said, has been out several years. It is a tried and true platform. It is very light. The trigger pull is very even on this. It's a nice, even, relatively short trigger pull. It's relatively short compared to some of the other ultra carry guns out here. Double checking. Safety first. The trigger pull breaks all the way back there, as you can see. But the trigger pull weight is probably about, I don't know, I put it in the area of 10 pounds. It does not have a double strike capability like some of the other pistols in this category, say as a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 has a double strike capability, which means is if you have a round that you pull the trigger and the bullet does not fire, you can actually pull the trigger again and it'll fire it. So the LCP does not have that capability with it. Again, not really a huge deal if you're using really good self-defense ammunition in this particular weapon. It's not going to be a big deal. So what we're going to do next is we're going to break this this little pistol down. It breaks down really easily. It breaks down a little bit easier than some of the other ultra carry guns in this category. What you do is right here is the breakdown pin. Right there, you see that? Breakdown pin, and that's the slide lock right back there. So when you break this weapon down, it breaks down in its natural position right there with the slide all the way forward. What you do is you put a little screwdriver. This is just a really tiny flathead screwdriver that I have here. You put that right there. Okay, and you pop that out. So you just put that right underneath it. Let's see if that focused there for you guys. Right there, and you pop it out. Okay, so the breakdown pin pops out. Oh, the slide pushed forward on me. Breakdown pin pops out. You put the breakdown pin off to the side, and the slide now comes right off. Now the slide breaks down into three main pieces. You have your guide rod and your spring assembly right here. Okay, so you take that apart, and you have your slide and your barrel. Beautiful on the inside of the slide. Real simple. Really easy to clean. Nicely made little firearm. Okay? And then you have your barrel right here. Alright? Everything is nicely made. Ruger does a good job on this little gun right here. Alright, so now you have your couple main pieces. You clean everything off. To put everything back together again, guide rod goes back in the spring right there. Barrel goes back in the slide. Barrel all the way back. Now you engage the spring right there. You can see that. Make sure the barrel's all the way back. You pull the spring forward. Do that one more time so you guys can see. Spring forward. It's right in its little home right there. You put the slide right back on the frame. Right back in its natural position right there. And what you have to do sometimes is you actually have to push the frame back just a little bit like this to get the breakdown pin back in the little spot right there. There's a little spring at the bottom, so you have to go over the spring course, it's not going to work right now because I'm trying to show you guys. Up, there it goes. So you go right over the spring, and then just like that. And it goes flush, you push it in, and the Ruger LCP is ready to go. Okay? Great little system. Highly recommend it. There's a lot of options out there. We actually did a video earlier on the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. Both of these pistols are pretty much in the same category. We actually also have a comparison video between the Ruger LCP and the Bodyguard 380. Both great little guns, so you know, I'm not going to recommend one over the other. They're both fantastic. So, you know, look over the pros and cons and make your own decisions, and you guys can find out from there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and like us on Facebook. Stay tuned for a lot more great content coming up soon. Okay, guys, take care. Have a good one.